Unfortunately, it's true that payroll issues and errors happen. Now, we always hate to hear that these things have happened, but we're always happy to help if you're having trouble with your service provider. My name is Christina Hageny, and I am president of Valor Payroll Solutions, and we work with small business owners to help them make payroll easier. So, one of our most recent onboardings was for a single S Corp owner who was doing her payroll through ADP. Now, when she enrolled with ADP, they got things set up, but she was having a lot of issues understanding what was coming out of her account and why the amounts were different each pay period. And then ultimately, she ended up finding out that ADP had set up a 401k plan for her. And to her knowledge, she had not agreed to this or wanted it. And so not only did she now have this 401k plan, but she was also making contributions, which is part of the reason why those tax debits or payroll debits were fluctuating. So she reached out and just wanted to know a little bit more about our process, was happy to explain that we, like ADP, have an online portal, can assist you with payroll changes because with S Corp payroll, a lot of times there are changes to wages or tax amounts throughout the year. And again, just let her know that for us, we only work with small business owners and we'll give our time equally whether the client has one employee or 100 employees. If a client has a question, that question is important. And that's why we get back to clients within an hour or under an hour on average. So for her, what we were able to do was get a login to her system, move her year-to-date data over into ours, and then not only begin processing the payroll and taking that process over, but also back up a little bit to explain to her about what the different tax types were, what the wage bases were, and why those tax debits may fluctuate throughout the year. We also just recently learned that her 2024 W-2 didn't include her health insurance premiums amounts that the business paid. So now we're also working with her to get 2024 corrected by issuing a W-2C and also getting a 941X prepared for her for those changes. So at the end of the day, if you are a small business owner, S Corp owner, and using a payroll service that you're just not happy with, please feel free to reach out. Even if it's just a simple question or a payroll issue, we're happy to spend some time with our free consultation to understand what's going on, give you our advice the best we can. And then, of course, if you'd prefer to come over and be a client and work with a business that is going to value your time and understand that you're a small business owner, that you're very busy, and that you have no idea what's going on in payroll, as is usually the case, then we're happy to help. But again, at the end of the day, if you're paying for a service and you're not happy with it, it's worth a couple of minutes of your time investment to give us a call, send us a message, and see if we might be a better option for you. Because at the end of the day, I'm a small business owner too, and I truly understand how difficult and challenging it can be, and that time is your most valuable asset. So as always, if you have questions, feel free to drop them below, or you can always find us online at valorpayrollsolutions.com.